Hello beauties, I'm Gigi and this is Gigi's Flavor of Life, and here I share my unique style to help you discover yours. Welcome into the closet to all the new beauties, and of course, hey girl, hey, to all of my returning beauties. Thank you all so much for stopping by the closet this week. All right, beauties, now we are back with another What is on the Rack this week. And as you all know, I am trying to wear all of the things before the summertime weather runs out and it gets cold. Because last year, like I think I told you in the week before last, I didn't wear all of the things. So I was peeking around in the closet and I realized all of the cute little jumpsuits that I have, or the one pieces that I have, I don't think I've worn them yet. So we are going to be styling those up this week, as well as with a dress and another pair of slacks by Noel and Target that I purchased some years ago, but I didn't wear them last year. If I did, I wore them once. And they're the OOTD today, as well as our very first look that is on the rack. So let's get into it. All right, beauties. Now, the very first look, as I already mentioned, are a cute pair of slacks by Noel. She did a collection some time ago, maybe 2-3 years ago now at this point, with Target. And I snatched these pants up because I love them. She does a higher end version of this pant, and I would so love to have it in my arsenal or my collection of clothing. They're so good. But we got the affordable version from Target and they are just as gorgeous. And I styled it up with another top that I hadn't worn as well last summer. And I don't think I wore this top at all. And I love this top. And I'm looking at the pictures on the side here of what I styled up, and I'm realizing now that this top also was a Target collaboration. And it is this cute little, I am loving like the crop tops. It's this cute little number with these little pearl buttons, and the collaboration was from Alani Noel and obviously the Target Future Collective collection. And as you can see from the cutout, it has this cute little way where you can tie it around your waist. So it's like a bit of a sleeveless button up. And I think I have something like this in pink as well. I'm not sure if it was from the same collection, but that's another story for another day, because that's another top that I also need to wear before it gets too cold. But in any case, I love this top. And like I said before, I am loving the crop top, sort of half top corset tops this summer, because quite frankly, it has just been so humid here that I just don't even want to be bothered with any undergarments or any clothes, let alone put on a bra. I mean, that might be TMI, but I just don't feel like wearing a bra. Please tell me I am not the only one. I just don't feel like it. So I feel like these types of tops serve a dual purpose of me not having to wear an undergarment and still, you know, look like you got on an undergarment. But so I decided to style these two pieces together, if not for any other reason that, number one, I love these pants, and number two, I haven't worn any of these pieces together yet this summer. Now the pants, child, they speak for themselves. I love these pants and I love the two shapes together. We're giving a little bit of closeness or a more fit to the body type top on the top, and then our pant is like a billowy. These pants, I believe, were very popular before we all started doing like, or seeing a lot of the barrel jean or the balloon jean. I remember purchasing, maybe prior to these pants, another pair of pants, which I also haven't worn this summer, from Anthropologie, that was also like a summery lightweight balloon style jean, and that was like some years ago. So I think this was a little bit of foreshadowing to the barrel style and the balloon style that we are all seeing right now. So I put these two pieces together because I love the shapes of them together, aside from the fact that I haven't already worn them. The pants are like a linen material, very lightweight, and I believe the shirt is like a cotton as well. So let's not forget about our natural materials in this sweltering humid heat. And then of course I pulled out those cute little sandals that I haven't worn that I am definitely wearing into the ground. Who are they by, guys? The Aquazor sandals. You would have saw those in the last video. They're so super comfortable, and I'm so glad that I started to pull them out and wear them, because like I said before, I hadn't worn them in like a good 5 years. So we do have like a mix of the black and the brown, which I do love together. You all know I'm not very much of a matchy type of a person. We did a sunglass that is also black to tie more in with the black, with the gold arches across the front. They're a pair of sunnies that I found at Marshall's or TJ Maxx some time ago by Betsy Johnson. We threw in a cute little heart earring for an accessory, a cute little pearl heart earring, which I thought would tie in very well with the pearl buttons on the top. And then we just threw on our little Speedy 25 to add another little touch of brown and another little touch of like that neutral tan color. And that's our very first look. She's comfortable, she's cool. Again, you know I'm all about the everyday, comfortable, still looking chic, and still being able to wear these looks to wherever you may need to go and to do whatever you may need to do. So this is look number 1, Beauties. Let me know what you think. This is our outfit of the day. We are wearing a pair of pants that is also one of our on the rack items this week. They are by Fee Noel. It was a collaboration that she did with Target maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. We're wearing a Zara corset top. You guys have seen me style this up in previous videos. We are also wearing another item that I styled up in this week's Rackley video, which is these shoes that I think you guys saw me style up the white before. It is a pair of sandals that are a dupe of a Jill Sanders little wedgie type of a situation that I have not worn at all yet this season. We have on our uptown downtown bangles that you've also seen me previously, a pair of beautiful earthy bohemian earrings by Ula Johnson that I picked up in a sample sale some years ago. A simple little scarf because child, it's hot out here, from I believe this is from probably like Old Navy. And for a bag, we are going to do our cloud bag from Mansa Gabrielle. And y'all know I don't really do matchy, but girl, when it goes, it goes. These shoes with the bag. I mean, come on. So this is the look. This is the outfit of the day. Now let's get back into the video. Now I'm not gonna hold y'all. This jumpsuit is one of my all-time favorites. I found her at a sample sale, and I don't believe I put this jumpsuit on my body at all last year. It is by Ula Johnson. And ironically enough, it is called, this is the pattern. It's a beautiful, beautiful red, white, and blue plaid. Or not really red, but like a burgundy or like an oxblood. I'm going to pop it up in the cutout so you can see the look. And ironically enough, like I was saying, the jumpsuit is called the Gigi jumpsuit. Like, I found that at a sample sale. I think it was like the only one. It was just hanging by its lonesome and nobody was trying it on. I grabbed it. I tried it on and it fit perfectly. It was like one of those things, like it was meant for me. Of course, it's called the Gigi jumpsuit. So it's one of my most favorite pieces, like I already said, and we are definitely pulling her out this summer. She's super easy to style. You can wear her up on your shoulders. You can pull her down off of your shoulders. You can do one shoulder. It's very, very long, so I always need to wear it with wedges. Of course, I can get it hemmed a little, but I love how long it is. And I believe it does have already has like a considerable amount of material that I could either let out or cut or whatever you need to do depending on how tall or not tall you are. It's one thing I do love about Ula Johnson's jumpsuits. If you are a tall girl, you would definitely love them because they're always very long. And of course, if you're a short girl, you can always get them hemmed. But this look is giving very Americana. with the red, white, and blue-ish. If you're not really into red, white, and blue, it's a little bit of a spin on that. So I feel like it would be a great look for Labor Day, our last ending of the summer holiday. And I did pair it with the same sandals because you can't really see the sandals. Sometimes I might wear like a wedge espadrille with these. Is a taller pair of wedges that I have, but I just kept on the same Aquazor sandals with this, which I thought was very, very cute. And then I wanted to play up the red, white, and blue-ish sort of look. So I did pair it with my Mansa Gabrielle cloud bag, which is that same burgundy, which I thought was very, very pretty. It's funny how sometimes you can purchase things. Well, I guess that's the intention of building a really great wardrobe, is that you individually purchase these things with the intention on having them go with everything in your wardrobe. Now, this bag I purchased maybe 2-3 years ago, but this jumpsuit, child, this jumpsuit is probably like, I don't know, like 5 years ago. And here I have two things that look so great together. And that's the thing about making your wardrobe intentional, or purchasing something and thinking to yourself, can I wear this with something at least 5 times with something else in your wardrobe? Because if you can't, then child, don't bring it into your wardrobe. But anywho, back to the look. So I wanted to play up the, that red, white, and blue look. So we paired it with our burgundy cloud bag. And then we stuck with that blue in our sunnies. So we have a pair of Fry sunnies that I picked up from Marshall's that have a blue lens in them, which also bring out the blue in the jumpsuit. And then I just threw my hair up in a scrunchie because, again, as you can see, I have on a scarf today. Girl, it's just too hot. I have been wearing my hair out in its natural state and curly, and child, I have been feeling like I'm going to die from this heat. But nevertheless, so we pulled our hair up. I threw on a white scrunchie, which is so 1990s, but I didn't care. Too hot. And I did a white scrunchie. And I don't know, some of you may be cringing from the white scrunchie, but I love it. And sometimes that's all that matters in an outfit. I did a big old hoop because why not do a big hoop? And what did we do did we do any bracelets? I don't think I did any bracelets for this look. If I did, they're very small. I think I have on a David Yurman cute little chain pearl bracelet that has one little pearl on it, very dainty. So we went very minimal with the jewelry. Of course, sometimes when it's really, really hot out, I just don't want to do any jewelry. Or sometimes I really do love the look of very natural and no jewelry. As you can see, I'm not much of a necklace girl. I love earrings and I love bracelets, but necklaces for me, I don't know, I'm not really a necklace girl. So I wanted to keep this look very simple. She's cool, she's comfortable. And again, like I said, I haven't worn this jumpsuit. If you have any summertime jumpsuits in your closet, girl, pull them out. Don't be like me and you didn't wear any of your jumpsuits last year. So let's get into the next look because it's going to be another jumpsuit. Now for look 3, beauties, I wanted to style up another jumpsuit by Ulla Johnson that I also picked up at a different Ulla Johnson sample sale. Also, FYI, next Wednesday in New York City, there is going to be, if you love Ulla Johnson, she will be holding her summer sample sale. I'll put the information down in the first pinned comment if you are interested. I am going to try to make it me and my girlfriend Sashida because I didn't go to the one in the winter time. But nevertheless, if you love Ulla Johnson and you love all of her things, or you're not sure who she is, check out her website. Some of those things that you see on the website, girl, they're going to be at the sample sale. So back to the look. So I wanted to style up this jumpsuit because, again, like the other jumpsuit, I hadn't worn this jumpsuit at all last season. And when the season was over, I was a little bit sad that I hadn't worn it because I do love it. Now, this particular jumpsuit, I tried to style her to bring her into fall, which is going to be what you're kind of going to see today. Now, I've worn this outfit like this before for a past Worn 3 Ways Wednesday, and I popped in a little bit of red, but this time I decided to stick to a pattern on pattern and a bit of a blue monochromatic look, if you will. So we styled it up with a frame. Where is it? With this frame blouse, which I love these blouses. You can actually find them on Poshmark. You can find them on Poshmark. You can find them on like Vinted. You can find them on all of the aftermarket sites. And I believe I found the white one at a TJ Maxx, and I found this one on Poshmark for a fraction of the cost. And when I tell you, I'm so happy that I have these. They're amazing. I pull them out every summer. They're a great statement piece to have. So I styled the jumpsuit up with the frame puff sleeve top, simply because it's pattern on pattern. And girl, you know how much I love a pattern on pattern. And also I wanted to stay into that, in that blue realm, even though the blues aren't the same blues, they're a blue. We grabbed our Clementine navy blue bag from the horse. And again, we threw on our blue lens glasses because girl, we doing monochromatic because I just love a monochromatic look. I don't care what color it is. I don't care what the pattern is some of the time. If it's monochromatic, girl, it goes together. Now, I don't know what shoes I wore with this, because this again is one of those jumpsuits that is very long, because I told you again about the Ula jumpsuits. She does them really, really well for the tall girlies. And again, you know, if you're a short girly child, you could just get a hem. But sometimes us tall girls, we be struggling. And this jumpsuit is one that you don't have to struggle in if you're a tall girl. I love the shape of this jumpsuit because unlike the other one, it pulls in the middle and it is corseted. So it gives me like that little bit of a snatched waist, and then you have the wide leg, and then you have the puff sleeve on top. We paired it again, like I said. I believe I have on the same Aquazor tall sandals, but again, you can't see my feet in this, so it didn't really matter for me for this particular look. I did a thick hoop with this, and again, like I said, I've just pulled out my Clementine horse bag. Let me get it so you can see it up close. You guys have seen this bag in previous videos. If you love the shape of like the Loewe puzzle bag, this gives you that same sort of slouchy shape and look, but for the fraction of a cost. For the fraction of the cost. This is such a beautiful bag. And I believe I paid like $100 and something for this bag, if I'm not mistaken. I also have it in like an olive color. It has a magnetic closure and it holds everything. The hardware on this one is gold. So, you know, I love these bags. They are literally a workhorse. They have little leather feet on the bottom. Of course, anything that is still available, if I can find something similar, guys, I will link it below. But this, beauties, is our, what are we on, our third look? So this is our third look. And when I tell you, this is one of my favorites, not only because I love these jumpsuits, but because I just love the fact that I can go into my closet and pull out something that I haven't worn in a really long time and sort of reinvent it in another way. Because like I said, the last time I wore this jumpsuit, I did do a pop of red with it because I think we were doing like a red, white, and blue challenge over on Instagram. But this time I did a monochromatic blue-y, patterny type of a look, and we love it. And for this fourth look, you would have seen me style up this beaded top in the DIY that we did of our beaded t-shirt. And I love this shirt, and I was dying to style it up with like sort of a long maxi skirt, a printed maxi skirt, which I did not have. So I picked up this dress from Zara. So we picked up this cute little animal print dress. She's a bit see-through-ish. And she's sort of fitted. She's fitted on the top. I should have tried the dress on for you, but maybe we'll style her up again sometime next week as a dress. So it's sort of like form-fitting at the top, and then you'll see the bottom of the dress in the cutout, how I styled it with the t-shirt. And I'm so excited about this look because y'all know I'm such a mitchy-matchy kind of girl. And then, of course, another pair of shoes that, y'all, another pair of shoes that I don't think I've never worn these shoes. I'm looking at the pictures of the styled looks over here, guys, so please excuse me. I've never worn these shoes, which is bananas to me. It is a cute pair of wedges by Schutz. Let me get them so you can see them up close. I don't know when I bought these. But I do know that they've been in my closet for a very long time. And I thought they were perfect to go with the DIY shirt. I mean, look at how cute these are. I never wore them anywhere. Like, come on now. But they're so cute, and believe it or not, even though, you know, like strappy shoes like this can be like super uncomfortable, these are so comfortable. Like Schutz, they know what they doing over there. For real, for real. So I styled them up with this whole ensemble because I just felt like the rainbow rhinestones with our DIY t-shirt with the rainbow beads. I mean, y'all know I'm not a matchy girl, but come on now. You see the vision. And then, of course, with the mix of print and pattern in the skirt, you know how much I love a mix of pattern. And, you know, animal print is a neutral. So technically, child, it goes with anything. Seriously. And then I pulled out a piece that I never, ever wear, which is my Fendi baguette in the purple sequence. And we used her as a crossbody as opposed as a shoulder bag, and she's serving as a bit of a pop of color to also tie in with the rest of the rainbowiness that is going on in this outfit. And we did a pair of, what did we do? We did some cute little sunnies. What sunnies did we do? I think I did the see-through. We did a very much see-through or like an indoor-outdoor sunny for these. They're a pair of Bottega dupes that I purchased off of Amazon. We still have on those same chunky gold hoops. And I just love the long, relaxed, the flowiness of the maxi dress, or we're wearing it as a skirt here. And then for the t-shirt, I also pinned the t-shirt up to give it a little bit of shape with some safety pins. And y'all, that is the look. Now this girl, she's cool. I feel like if I saw this girl walking somewhere, I would be like, oh, she's cute. My doorbell. I would be like, oh my gosh, she's cute and she's eccentric. And she definitely has, let me do not disturb this. And she definitely has like a style of her own, and she doesn't care. And sometimes that's how you want to feel in your clothes and about your style. I don't care. I don't give a giddy goddamn, excuse my language, about what anyone else thinks about what I'm wearing. I'm putting on the pieces that I love and that I want to wear and that I feel good in. And that is what this look is for me. It's that hodgepodge. It's that I love this dress. I love this skirt. I love this top. And I'm putting it all on together because I love it, because I can. And last but not least, beauties, is another jumpsuit. Once I realized I hadn't worn the one jumpsuit, I was like, wait a minute. I have all these other jumpsuits that I have not worn yet. So let me get them out and wear them. And if, like I said before, if you got any jumpsuits in your closet, child, pull them out and wear them, please. Like, they're super comfortable for this time of year, even though when you go to the bathroom, you're just in the stall naked. And I think it's completely unhinged, if you ask me. But I love a good jumpsuit, so I'm gonna keep wearing them. And so let's get into the last look, which is this beautiful burnt orangey burgundy, what is that? ox blood. That's what I'm trying to remember. That beautiful burgundy ox bloody type of burnt deep orangey sort of reddish color. I picked this up from ASOS last year. Was it last year? Last year or the year before last. And girl, I almost forgot about this jumpsuit. I saw another iteration of this jumpsuit online. It was in a tan color or like a light khaki color. And I was like, wait a minute, I have a jumpsuit like that. I almost bought it. And I was like, wait a minute now, you have a jumpsuit like this somewhere. So when I started looking for the initial jumpsuit, I was reminded again, girl, you have this beautiful jumpsuit. I purchased her from ASOS last year. Of course, if I can find it or something similar, I will link it below. I believe I'm wearing a medium. I am wearing, oh my God, y'all, I don't have a size in it. I think it's a medium. I'm wearing a medium, I think. And I also styled it with a new and little accessory, which I feel like is a great way to style things in the summer because you can't really do layers in the summer, but you can do accessories in the summer. And I found this belt at the Zara sale. I really didn't get much from the Zara sale this go round. As a matter of fact, I'm actually waiting for a package from the Zara sale, which I think is stuck somewhere. So I really didn't get much from the Zara sale, but I got this beautiful belt. Look at the detail on this belt. And so I decided to pair it with this jumpsuit because it's a great way to add a little bit of oomph, a little bit of texture, another little bit of color, and another little bit of interest to something in the summertime without, you know, you can't really do layers, but you can add a belt, you can add a long earring, you can add a cute shoe, and add some interest and still stay cool. So this was something that I picked up and I saw the tones in this and I thought that it would look very beautiful with this jumpsuit in a way for me to add interest to this jumpsuit because let's be clear, it's just a balloon jumpsuit. So what can we do to make things like this a little bit more interesting? I added a cute shoe, which was another shoe that I also had not worn this summer, which is a dupe for, I think I showed you the white version of these, but I also have them in this beautiful oxblood color. It's a dupe for a Jill Sanders sandal. And these are super comfortable. I have them in white. I don't wear the burgundy that much. The white, I feel like I've worn more than the burgundy, but hey, we're doing another monochromatic look and I thought that these would look very, very beautiful. They're a cute, interesting shoe. We have a cute little wedge on them, which is cute. Adds another little pop of interest, and the bottom of the shoe is brown, so it brings in another little tone in that same family of that oxblood color, which also ties into the belt, which I thought was really, really beautiful. We did our Manser Gabrielle handbag to also play off like that poofy, cloudy sort of shape of the jumpsuit. We stuck with a bold hoop because why not? Did we do any sunnies with this? I think I did also another pair of inside outside sunnies. I don't know. I just felt like I didn't need a dark sunny with this, but I also have those sunnies from, what is the brand called, guys? Oh, I can't think of the brand. I'll pop them up. That I picked up from Nordstrom. They're in my car, so that's probably why I didn't even think to put them on with this, but they are also a beautiful burgundy. They would have looked really good with this. They really, really would have. But in any case, I played up the gold accents because the belt has the gold hoop or the gold buckle with the large gold earrings. And then we stuck in our monochromatic, and of course the toenails add a little bit of pop of color. Don't forget about your lip colors and your toe colors, which I feel like for this outfit, my toes really, really do stand out against the brownish oxblood color, which is amazing. It's another little pop of summer. And beauties, I love this jumpsuit. It's super comfortable. Again, you know how I feel about comfortability, ease of wear. Any of these looks, you can wear them wherever you need to go. They're casual, a slight bit dressy, some of them. I feel like this one is more of the dressier side. If I wanted to go to cocktails in this, if I wanted to go to PTA in this, if I wanted to go to the summer camp in this, if I wanted to go to the grocery store in this, I mean, you can do whatever you need to do in these looks. And that's definitely what I believe in, is feeling comfortable in your clothes and having ease of wear in your outfits, but still looking good, child, and not even to think about it. So these are the things that are on my rack. And let me know what's on your rack. Let me know what you think about these looks. Did y'all pick up anything from the Zara sale? What y'all get? Let me know down in the comments. Of course, if anything is available, I'll have similar things linked below. And girl, that's it. That's all. That's what we got on the rack. We have to get these clothes worn before it turns into fall. So what do we got going on next week? Possibly we're going to start talking about fall. I'm not sure. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And I guess that's it. That's all. If you beauties are not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And I guess I'm gonna see you beauties next week. Mwah. Bye.